Hi, Dave Goode here at beautiful Callaway Gardens with Masters champion Regina Jaquess. How does it feel, Regina?
It's great. It's my first time to be able to win Masters back-to-back. Every year is different here on Robin Lake, but you know, since the Nano One's been out, it's just been a great ski that I'm confident on, and rough water or back in the backyard skiing. So really, you get to go out there and you know that the Nano One's going to stay with you. It's going to finish the turns. You're going to be able to get across even if you get in trouble.
Well, awesome. So your first back-to-back victory, but you've won before.
Yes, won a couple times before, but this is the first back-to-back. So I think it's, you know, it's hard when you go out there and you've won. There's that pressure of, you know, can you back it up? And it was it's different to win after, you know, you've come back from defending your title. It's a great way to start the year with it being the Masters, and it's just May. You know, Corey Picos was on the dock with me down there, and he was just saying, "All right, I've won back-to-back before here, so it's your turn." I was like, I'll try, but dang, that's a tough order. The competition's really good, and they keep getting stronger and putting out big scores. You know, right before I went, I knew I had to at least run 38. So, you know, the ball was out there, and it was just, all right, get into it, get set into your rhythm. And you know, yesterday was not skiing as good as I would like to, so. Came out today with a fresh mind after we looked over the videos last night, and it just all came together. You know, it was once I was out there, it was kind of calm, and I was like, okay, I can do this.
Regina, last year on a prototype Nano One, you set a course record here.
Yes.
2.5 at 39. This year on a production ski, you set it again.
So next year, can we have another production ski? That seems to be a good trend for us.
Well, keeping track of things, I think you've won every tournament that you've entered since you've been on the Nano One.
Yes, this is the ski that you brought to me at a record tournament. We set up, I did one round on it in the dark, just to make sure everything was set up right. And the next round I ran 3 at 41.
That was amazing.
I sleep with her.
Regina, tell me, walk me through a little bit. You're sitting in the water, ready to run your 38 off. What's in your mind? You know, Whitney put up a really good score on Robin Lake's, not kind of rough. What were you thinking?
You know, this year the water's up about 12 inches, they say, so it's actually worse conditions than we've really ever had since I've been skiing here. And you know there's going to be rollers, so you know you have to run the pass. You know you got to get a good one. So all I was thinking was get a good gate, pull out and just turn in and try to be as patient as possible and get it set up for one ball so that all through the course you can stay slow and patient. And you know, it was actually my best gate out of the whole set, so it worked out really good. And you know, I felt very confident as soon as I got around 1 and I went to 2. I was like, just stay patient and just go down course with everything and you'll be fine. And so the whole pass through 38, I felt very confident that I wasn't going to mess up. And if I did, I would still be able to get through the pass and run it, even if there were rollers coming up or not. So it was great.
So now you're in the water, ready to go at 39. You know, Karen had the top seed going into this from yesterday, so you knew you had to put up a big score.
Yes, you know, it wasn't over. I was throwing the fist and I was like, okay, I better concentrate again because there's still someone else on the dock, and Karen is on a good 2. I knew that she could, if she you know, if everything's set up for her, she could get through 38. So getting half or 1 at 39 wasn't going to be enough. And it's not something that you think in the water, oh, let's go set a course record either, because you're just trying to think, okay, let's get a big score as far as I can down the lake, because that's all I've got to go with. I don't know what she could do, or you know what's still left in the bag for her. So you know, I got a good 1 and I just kind of rushed it a little bit, but I was like, you got to get 2 at least. And so came out of 2 and I'm like, well, let's try for 3. And then after 3 I was like, okay, I'm pretty much over here. But it was great. It was such a fun ride, and great way to start the season for me, and just really excited.
Regina Jaquess, 2013 Masters champion. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dave.